Well, hello there. It's the Archivist from TradingCardArchives.com, and today we're going to do another one of those meta videos. I probably won't be opening any boxes of cards unless something really special happens. I'm not planning to anyway, but I do have a big box of cards. So this is another box from the Trading Card Collector. So that's, a friend of mine in real life who now runs a whatnot breaking service for anime cards, and he specializes in Dragon Ball and One Piece cards. And he's been able to get sets that even I can't find. And so in here will be a couple sets that I haven't been able to buy. I know a lot of places to buy things, right? I haven't been able to get him yet. He's been developing like connections in China through anyway, he's got a whole thing going on. And so he's got some real special stuff. We're going to look at some of it today, including some redemption prizes that are like pretty epic. And that's kind of the coolest thing about buying from whatnot breakers, is assuming you pick one that's trustworthy and everything, and like I'll put a link to Trading Card Collector's channel because I think he is very trustworthy. Obviously, I mean he's a friend of mine. I've bought a lot from him already, and I think the coolest thing about it is you can get the redemptions right away. So you buy the box, he'll open the box, and then if there's a redemption, you just get the redemption. You don't have to like wait again, right? Or get a second shipment. It all just comes in one shipment, which is it's mind blowing. It's like game changing to me. But you can see this box got a little dirty. We're doing construction around here, and so it's pretty dirty outside. So I'm gonna leave that box on the ground, and we'll look at some of these prizes here. I'll take them out of the box and let's look at them. So this is actually a blanket. I know that seems weird, right? But one of the anime card sets had a redemption prize, which is a blanket. And I pulled that card, and so my friend, sent me the blanket. So this is literally just a one piece blanket, or maybe like a beach towel, something like that, right? Is basically what you've got here. So one piece blanket. And then we've got our boxes again. Boxes. There's the packing slip. And there will be redemptions in here too, or at least some special cards in here. And so I haven't talked to Al yet about his misuse of the priority mail service, but at the same time, I think given the way things are going with the post office, maybe it's fine. I don't know. It's to get his money worth. I really don't know. But here's one of those. And so the way Al does this is he will pack the cards inside the box. And so this is one of the boxes that I can't find. I haven't been able to get this one through AliExpress yet, but he had a case of it, and he actually had a brand new case of it. And you can see it is a sweet looking box, like really, really a nice looking one. And so I asked him to send me that box specifically because I wanted to have that one, for my collection. I like to keep the boxes too sometimes. Not all of them, but the really, really nice ones. And so inside that box is, I think, like 3 boxes worth of cards, or maybe 1 box worth. I can't exactly remember. This you've seen before. I've actually opened this on the channel myself. This is the Cross Epoch Dragon Ball One Piece set. Actually, like a very fun set. I think I bought only 1 box of this from him, so there's only going to be one box's worth of cards in here. We'll take a look at them. Oh, we got a Sanji. I guess I got these like a couple weeks ago, so I sort of forgot what I had pulled. What he pulled? Because like, yeah, he actually does the pulling. I don't need to keep that box. I already have that one. But here's an SR of Sanji. Beautiful cards here. And yeah, this is, like I said, a crossover One Piece Dragon Ball set. Although it really doesn't cross them over as much as you would think. It's very much did he send me the whole puzzle, or did I can't, maybe this one just comes with a lot of puzzle pieces. I honestly just don't remember a whole lot here. We've got some wanted cards. Luffy. Boa Hancock. That's the the romanized version of the katakana for Boa Hancock. So if you Boa Hancock is the English name. If you write that in phonetic alphabet, Japanese phonetic alphabet, katakana, it'll be written out as Boa Hankaku, like that, because they don't have like all those phonetic symbols. And then if you romanize the katakana, you get this word. So if you ever see these kinds of things on cards, it just means that somebody went through like 2 translators to get that. Same thing here. Not that that's a problem. I mean, it's not a problem. It's fine. I don't like the SRs from this set. I forgot. I really didn't like those very much. They're very a little bit too colorful, I think. And here are wow, 3 Sanjis. Okay. I really don't remember this box, but it was apparently not a good box. Yeah, not the best cards there, but hopefully we'll do better here in this one. Let me get the tickets. So this set is one of those ones that comes with a ticket card, and so I'll just put that in here. Remove that. There we go. Oh, this is going to actually be a mahjong piece, right? That's what it was. I kind of remember. So we weren't sure what these were. It's some sort of mahjong system, but we don't really know. Everyone on the channel was like trying to figure it out from the flyer and stuff, but yeah, we don't know what this is. We think maybe it's a redemption for a mahjong set, but it's unclear. So I'm just gonna hold on to it for now, and if Al ever figures it out, we will we'll sort it out. But for now, I think he just doesn't know what that redemption is, and so he didn't know how to redeem it. And so the trick with some of these is some of them have palette level redemptions, and so those have to be redeemed with your distributor, which would be like with the person Al's working with in China, and so he's trying to figure that out. But yeah, this is a nice box. Check that design out. That is sweet. That is actually a really sweet image. I like that. Then here's our cards. And yeah, like I said, I like the way Al does this. He does a good job of making sure the cards are safe in there, while still, you know, being efficient with space and weight. So here's our SSRs. Let me maybe get these out in some kind of reasonable way. These remind me a bit of the Kabog holiday cards, the dragon ones. There's a JDR of Luffy. That is actually very, very nice. Is that serial? No, not serialized. That's a nice card though. Another nice one here. This is like it's like Time 1919. Nice Usopp. Yeah, very cool. All right, I like that. That's pretty nice. We've got probably some base cards here, some SRs again. Ooh, that's a cool one though. Very nice. And so these are going to all be One Piece. This is not a mix of One Piece and Dragon Ball. And then we got, yeah, that's right, table tennis. I had not seen this before, but this is, who is that? Is that Sanji? I think it's Sanji playing table tennis. That is also not serialized. Interesting, but it does have foiled edges. But it is not actually a serial card. The thing is that table tennis emblem, it's like a little, it's like a metal pin kind of that's inside the card. So it's sort of like an emblem embedded in the card. Oops. Okay, and so this is a magnet. Right, he had said there would be a magnet, and so this comes as a set, these two. And so this, I guess, oh yeah, that's right. I had bought a Toriyama set. I was like, where did this come from? Toriyama. And so we're going to get some more Toriyama cards here. Which we've seen a lot of these before, so I don't need to go through them all. I mean, this must be my 10th. I think this is actually like my 10th box of it. I've ordered quite a lot. It's a good set. And I want one of the spinners. I keep telling Al that, and I wish he would just send me one, because like I know he has a bunch. And I don't have one yet, and I feel so bad. I keep buying them, trying to get a spinner, and I never get one. Okay. So yeah, that is a beautiful box. I'm gonna kind of hang on to that box for a little bit. I don't know how long, but you know, as long as I can, basically. And then let me just put these to the side, because we have a whole other box to go through. And also, I guess, that envelope to go through yet. Because if you look at the title, there's actually like kind of two things happening in this video. We're going to be opening the mail. We just did that. But we also are starting a consignment store on eBay. Not generally, like it's not open for everybody, but I want to talk about it a little bit and why I sort of picked the person I'm working with the first right now. And that's kind of what this other box is all about. But first, let's get through this before we do that. This is going to be sweet. These are going to be one piece. They're going to be really sticky. One piece metal cards. Yeah, so this is another set that he had that he, did he just, I don't know if he resealed that or what happened here. Oh yeah, he resealed it because there it's opened. I was like, this must be opened. But yeah, these are all metal cards. So you buy, when you buy this box, you buy little boxes like this. And every single one of those little boxes has a metal card like this in it, right? And so this one is yeah, Dragon Force Slayer, I guess. Very cool. But that is a Zoro, and I gotta tell you, this is heavy. Like this is like a serious metal card, right? And then here we got another one. So I remember I opened, I guess, maybe 3 of these. But yeah, this is one of the very special ones. You can see from the back just how intricately designed that is. And then, it, you know, it looks like a starry night there with the background and these little, probably not, almost certainly not real diamonds, but there's definitely some kind of gemstone there. And again, it is a very, very heavy card. Gosh, I don't know if I can... It won't even sit flat. I definitely don't have anything to put that in. But yeah, those are beautiful. Let me put those up there. Maybe I'll put them over here because those are very nice cards. I'll leave those on camera for a bit. But like I said, you only get one of those in the box, so you basically pay like $20 for those. Okay, now let's talk a little bit about, well, why don't we go to the website first here. I'm going to show you a couple things on the internet, talk a little bit, and then we'll open this box because it might take a while to go through everything that's in that box. But I think you're going to really enjoy it because there's a couple of things in there that he told me are in there, and I'm just like, no way you have that. And he's like, yeah, I do. And I'm like, oh my God, okay, I can't wait to see it. It's going to be like, this is going to be pretty special. But first, over here, as you know, AliExpress is running a huge sale right now. It's their 15th anniversary, and they have some massive coupons. I'm not joking. I was able to put an order together last night where I saved, I think, like 44%, like from the already discounted total just by like stacking coupons. It was crazy. The number of boxes I got for like basically nothing. But you can do that if you have coupons and you stored them and you build your carts correctly. But I wanted to show you this shop. This is My Boutique Card Store, which I know that title, they seem maybe like they might not be the best shop. They're actually pretty good. They're not the best shop. I'll give them that. Like, they're not Anime Card Store or anything. Their shipping is a little iffy. I've had issues with them. they're one of the stores where you just won't get things. Like you'll order 4 things, you'll only get 3 things, and it just won't be there. But at the same time, I've also never had an issue getting a refund from them. They've never fought me on it. And I've been ordering from them for like 2 years. So they're definitely you fine. You won't have a problem. And the thing is, they also have things that nobody else does. So often, if you want something, they're literally the only choice. Things like Cardmon, for example, you can't find anywhere else. There won't be Cardmon anywhere else. So only these guys have it. But the thing I want to show you is all the Miyazaki sets. So look at these: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No. 8. No. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. In the past week, and I mean the last like 3 or 4 days, really, since Monday of this week, all 14 of those sets appeared. Those are all new. So there are not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 10, 14 new Studio Ghibli sets have just been released. And they're all different. Like, I looked through all the flyers. They're all completely different. They're not just, like reusing the art or something. I mean, there is reused art, of course. But they all have their own unique designs, their own unique gimmicks, their own unique redemption system, fully separate companies. It's just, for whatever reason, we got drowned in Studio Ghibli sets. Yeah, it's crazy. So I just kind of wanted to show you that. Anyway, okay, so back to this. And as you know, I've been running an eBay store now for about a month, and it's been going great. Like, I have, perfect feedback. Of course, I've tried to be really nice to people. I'm the archivist, right? I'm running the store the same way I run the channel, basically. Everyone who buys from me gets free stuff. Like, if you buy a Pokemon card, I'll send you, a pack of Cardmon and maybe like a Chinese Pokemon card too. If you buy like a Marvel card, I'll send you a pack of Hero Battle. I've heard from some people that they've pulled better cards from the pack I sent them than the card they bought. And they like actually made money from which is fine. I don't mind. It's fine. This is all for fun anyway. So I'm making money too. So everyone's happy here. There's no one's getting ripped off. It's all fine. But the store's been fun to run. But I recognize that I have kind of a privileged position here, right? Like, I live in the United States. I have access to a credit card, and I can sign up for eBay, and I can ship, relatively cheaply to the US market, at least, and most of the North America I can ship to pretty cheaply. Even to Europe I can get, reasonably cheaply, right? So there's a lot of privilege with where I am, and the ability to run that store as well as it is comes kind of from that privilege, right? And I mention that because some of you probably know this, but maybe not everyone does. But I wasn't born in this country. I was actually born in Canada and grew up speaking French for the first part of my life, right? My parents moved me to America when I was 12, and it's like 5th or 6th grade in the United States. And I just went to school, and they showed me a map, and they're like, hey, there's 50 states here. You got to name all these states. You got to memorize all their capitals. And my whole life, I had only ever seen that as just like one pink blob that said America on it. Like, I knew all the provinces in Canada. I knew all their capitals. I had never really knew that America had states, and there were like 50 of them. I was like, that's a lot of states. Why do you even have that many? We only have 11 up in Canada. They have 50 of them down here. I had to memorize all those. I had to learn all the US presidents. I had to like learn this whole new national anthem. So I had this whole experience of moving to another country and understanding what that means, right? And it means a lot of things. It means more than just learning a new language and learning a new culture. It also means sort of, now I'm split, right? For my whole life, I'm split. I am half Canadian and half American. I can pretty reasonably claim either one. I was born in Canada. I grew up there most for the start of my life. I still have friends there, right? Like, I can go back to my hometown and talk to people there, right? But I also lived a long time in America. I have a US passport. I'm a US citizen. all those things, right? So there's a lot of privilege here. Anyway, I started this channel to sort of shine a light on cards from around the world, right? Not just cards that are in America, which are like Tops and Upper Deck. I love those cards too. I open them all the time. I opened like a big box of Upper Deck the other day. But I also love opening these, less expensive cards that we can get from China. And those cards are accessible to the world in a way that Upper Deck and Tops aren't. And what I mean there is an Upper Deck hobby box that costs $200, right? That's just not accessible to most countries. And I mean countries, so like India, Mexico, all of South America. Like that price point is really, really high. And like a working professional, it's not a problem. But if you're a kid growing up in those countries, your allowance, right, is never going to pay for that. You're never going to have that much, right? Whereas in America, your allowance, maybe you could get $200 if you saved a year. Like that's might be possibly if your parents are very kind, right? Whereas to a kid growing up in India, that's not even like a thing they can conceive of, right? And even if they had it, they can't even order it. Like they won't even send it there, right? The shipping cost would be more than the cost of the box, right? And so these lower end cards are just accessible to the world. And so a lot of the fans of my channel, the people watching, are in those countries because this is something they can participate in. Now, there's another side to that market that I also have access to that they don't, which is the liquidity side of it, which means I can get a really cool, card like this. Like this is a very, very cool card. I'd probably sell this for, maybe $100. I really don't know. Like that's an awesome card, right? And I'll make $40, $50 after fees and everything, profit from that, right? So I had access to the Chinese market to be able to import that cheaply. And then I also have access to the US liquidity market where I can sell that for a higher price, right? So I have a very privileged position here. I have the cheap import, the cheap export, and I also have the arbitrage position of being in the middle. And so I want to be able to give some of that back. And so I've been talking to a few people out there who have been collecting cards like me for a long time, and they have amazing collections, but they're in a country where they can't access liquidity. They can't sell. Or if they did try to sell, their shipping cost would eat all their profit. They, would have to go to the library every day to like update listings. It's just like a huge deal, right? And in their country, like they can't get the same amount of money. Like even a Pokemon card that would sell for $100 in America is only going to sell for like $10 there. Same exact card, right? And it's just because of where they are and how that market works. And so what I did is I kind of have been talking to this person for a while, and I chose one. I can't do this for everybody, so please don't contact me and try to do this again. We're gonna do this once. If this works, maybe we can expand it. But I really need to do this just one time and see if it works first. But that person trusted me enough to send me basically their entire collection. So I have here no joke, this thing is like 40 pounds. This is a very heavy box. I can't put it up on the table, it's too big. But what I'm gonna do is pause the video, open it, and then I'm gonna start bringing things out onto the table to show you. And these are things from this other person's collection, right? But I have them now, and I'm gonna keep them in the archives. And I'm going to photograph them. I'm going to list them on the eBay store, and I'm going to sell them. And if you buy them from me, they'll ship from me. And they'll ship with extras and with a little sign spun. You'll get all the extras you would get from the archives, right? Just as if you had bought it directly from me. And the profit from that sale is going to go back to this person through a channel that we set up already, right? Which, because again, this is tricky. Like getting money to that is also tricky, right? So we've got it all set up. And that's going to help them start their family. So they're having a baby and they need money for that new baby. And so this is going to actually help them start their family in their country. So that's what we're going to do here. So you know, I'm not selling you some sob story so you buy cards from me. These cards will sell. When I show you this stuff, you're gonna be like, oh my god, I want that, right? This is things people want. Like when he told me some of the things he has, I was just like, yes, I can sell that in like 2 seconds. That is not a problem to sell. Like I'll buy that. But some of the stuff I literally will buy from him. And I'll tell you when we get to those. But let me pause it here so I can get this open because it is just a very large box. I'll be right back. Okay. Okay, and I'm back. I have the box open. But as I was like moving things around, I realized Al had written me a note in that box. He wants to see this blanket opened. And so I want to make sure I show it to him. I actually don't know what this is going to look like. Or if I'll be able to fold it back up again. It's weird. I think it might be a tapestry, actually. I think that's what this is. Because these things are... You put them in your wall, right? To hold. I think that's what that is. It's a flag. No. What is this? It's a... Yeah, it's definitely a... I don't know how to explain this. It's not a blanket, though. It's meant to be like a hanging... Like a tapestry, basically, is what it's meant to be. Ace, of course, and then at the bottom here, it's got the name. So it really kind of looks like a giant trading card. Like it looks like it has almost the same image as the trading cards would, but it's made out of a almost canvas material. Like you would not want to use this as a blanket. It wouldn't keep you warm at all. It definitely is more of a like a canvas type thing. Let me pause again so I can fold that back up. I'll be right back. All right, done with that. Now let's actually get to what we were going to be doing here today. So I want to show you these. So hopefully people are already kind of excited. This is one of the things he told me he had that I was just like, I can definitely sell these. So I've actually, I ordered some custom shipping boxes and things that I can put these in. But he's given me, how many of these do I have? 6. Gosh, quite a few. 6 of them, I guess. So 5 are fully sealed. And this one here got a little bit ripped. So I think I'll buy this one from him. And I'll open that one myself. And then these 5 are perfect. So I will sell these 5 for him. So this is Moon Card's Studio Ghibli set. I mean, you can tell from the cover, this is a very special set of trading cards. Sold out. Now, there's like 14 more sets. None of them are Moon Card. Moon Card is very special. I think Moon Card and Yami are the 2 best. And personally, I like Moon Card better. So when he said he had these, I was very excited. I might buy 2 from him, actually. I'm still thinking. But like one for the giveaway pile, maybe, because this would be great for that. But these will be listed on the eBay site. I'll list like 1 and I'll just say I have 5, and if you want to buy all 5, you can buy all 5. I don't know what price. We haven't talked about pricing yet, so I don't know what price he'll want for those. My recommendation might be... Oh, I'd have to look. But unless people are selling them for a lot more, I might start at like 40 on those. Like the way I would list it is I would say, you know, buy it now price $40. And then I would say allow offers up to 30, right? And so I think you would, and then if someone says I'll offer you 30, you counter at like 35. And as long as you get like 32, 33, you did really well. Right? So your goal is to get about $32, I think, for one of these. So I like to explain how I do my pricing. I actually wrote on this website, there's a whole article about how I do pricing in case you're curious. So if you want to negotiate with me, knowing how I'm going to negotiate with you, go read that article because it tells you exactly what I'm going to do. And the key is my prices are set so I make money no matter what. These are 2 Kirby sets. So I don't know this Kirby set. I never actually opened this one. Yeah, I really don't. I don't know this logo either. But I can look up the flyer and stuff and figure it out. But yeah, Kirby cards are great. I have some here. They're very nice. And so those will be fun too. And again, that'll just be something that we're going to most likely we're going to just sell that, right? We're just going to sell those Kirby ones. Now these, I believe, are sports cards, which he kind of added at the last minute. Oh no, they're not all actually. Okay. Some of them are. Not all sports cards, clearly, because there are some Demon Slayers in here. And so for a lot of these, I don't exactly know what the value will be. What am I? This is a Kingpin's 1990 PBA. That's the Professional Bowling Association. So this is a bowling trading card. The rest of this I can see. I'm confused about this one. Let me pause and look it up. Honestly, I just don't know much about bowling. This could be like the superstar all-time bowl. It kind of just looks like my dad, but it could be like the best bowler in the entire universe. I have no idea. Let me go do some research and I'll be right back. I'm back. And I don't want to spend too much time with these, but this is actually more interesting than I thought. So this card is listed a lot on eBay, this particular one. So this must be a pretty good bowler. At a mint 9 from PSA, this is about a $50 card pretty consistently. Raw, it's about a $2 to $5 card. So if you can get this graded, it could be like, like a 200x improvement. So I kind of want to take a look at it and just see if maybe this one would be, like very good for grading. And that might be the reason that we would sell it, although I might recommend that it get graded. And it really looks like an exceptional card. Again, I don't want to spend too much time on the bowling card, but crazy choice for the first one there. Now here's an SAR. What is this from? Oh, it's numbered to 188 from Evangelical. Okay. Oh, wow. Very nice. Game select. That's cool. Got an SL there. Boa. And we're going to have to decide like what order and which ones we list and all that, because I don't always know what I should list first. This should be very easy to sell though. I think this might be one of the ones I list first, just because that should be very easy to sell. Okay, and then we've got this. These are puzzle pieces from Family Computer. Oh, wow. Okay, I have a bunch of Family Computer. I guess I hadn't put together the puzzle yet. But yeah, these are puzzle pieces from Family Computer. And then we have not much here, but what's on the back? This is Space Jam: A New Legacy, 1 of 1, yellow printing plate. LeBron James, geez, okay. Well, I mean, with yellow, you can't see a whole lot of it. But still, knowing it's LeBron anything, that probably is going to be pretty easy to sell too. So I'm making kind of a short list of things I might list first. Here's a Miku. What is this? This is a Miku UR. Okay, let's get that. Yeah, Miku URs tend to go between 5 to 10, so they're worth top loading. Ooh, wow, another one. Gosh, this is Miku 3, I think. Makes me forget how. And I don't know how many people know this, but like I have been trying to get a Miku box 4 for 2 months now. Last night I ordered my 4th one. I have not received any yet. Like that box, very difficult to get to the United States. It's like nobody wants to ship it, or they don't have any. I'm really unsure. Wow, these are cool. Oh my god, I didn't even know Woof World had like these kind of royalty cards like this. How amazing. So that's a topaz and oh, so you get like the gemstone and the year, and they're serialized to 388. And he got two good numbers, 24 and 96. So nice even round numbers like that are going to be luckier. So we like that. Honestly, these might be very easy to sell too, because what you're selling to here are like dog lovers and Zodiac. Zodiac. So I might put those there too. Yeah, this will be. What is this? Is this an IP? It is. A DIN IP. I've had really good luck selling these so far, but only the serialized ones. So maybe because it's not serialized, I might hold on to that. But at the same time, I know somebody in South Africa that is trying to complete this set and probably wants this. So I might be able to get that directly to a buyer without needing to go through anyone else. Is this what I think it is? Oh my God. This might be worth a lot of money. Let me pause and check this card quick. Okay, so there's gold ones. That's what I was thinking of. The gold ones are worth like $200. The silvers, though, are only about $20, so 18 to 20. I would list this at 20. Still, this is a great set, and it will sell fast, so I think we can definitely list that soon. What is this? Oh, is this a? Oh my goodness! It's a Digimon booklet. Ooh, that is exciting. Oh, he's got a double sleeved, which makes sense. Is it? If it's a Kaio one, I don't think it. I think it's not Kaio. Oh wow, it's perfect. So 222 of 222. That's a perfect number, right? Oh wow. Okay, yeah, this is probably. Oh wow, this is. I bet this is very easy to sell. Actually, never mind. Even though it's not Kaio, I think we can sell this. Yeah, I want to sleeve that very carefully. Knowing it's serialized is special, and then knowing it has like a perfect number on it like that always helps. And that's like such a small thing, but if there's two of them listed, right? And one is 221 of 222 and the other is 222 of 222, you just want the 222 one. Like it has a better ring to it. Yeah, these PR helmets, these are very easy to sell. I have a bunch of these. I'm saving them for my friend in South Africa though. So I'm gonna put this here with those because he'll probably just buy all of them for whatever whatever price you want. Oh, that is an absolutely gorgeous Sailor Moon. Oh my God. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna sell that just because I really like that card. What is this? Is it a booklet? It is. Is this from Zenka? Holy God, it is SPOM01. Yeah, this is Zenka. I can tell from down there. I mean, no joke. I'll go look, but I bet we get like over $100 for that. Very like quickly. I sold a coin, a Zenka coin, which is way less rare than this. This is much more rare than the coins. And like, I mean, it's this is like one of the coolest cards I've seen in a long, long time. Very, very cool. If you're a Spider-Man collector, something like this is a really special treat. So okay, I'll put that right there. Again, I don't want to go price it right now, but that's got to be worth 100 or maybe more. I might even do like 120 on it or something. And he's got some SPs. These, I don't know that we can sell these. They are very cool, but they are tricky. If I list these, they will probably get taken down. Well, I only know that because I used to work for the lawyers for Pokemon who would do that. Like that was one of the things I did, is like write programs to go out and find things like that to get taken down. So uh, my own programs would find me if I put that up. Uh, this is a Batman the World card. It's a 666, right? Yeah, it's a 666. And it's Nihon. It's Japan. That's uh, that's great. That's actually really good. I bet we can sell that too. Okay, and then we got another. This is an SKP from the Star Wars pre-release again. It's a good number on there. I could sell that very quickly, but I'm gonna just save it for my friend again. The only reason I'm doing that is because he'll pay full price. Like if you whatever price, he will pay whatever price because he's trying to complete the set, right? It depends on if he already has it, it won't matter. But if he doesn't have that card, he'll pay basically any amount for it. So I'm not trying to rip him off, but it's just, when you have a buyer like that, you want to offer them first, right? You want to say, okay, hey, do you want this? And then if they're like, no, I don't want that, then you can go put it on the market, right? And get market price for it. But if you know someone's out there trying to complete a set, why not? Why not bring them the card? Right? Okay, so that's kind of my short pile of things that I think I can sell right away. These I might hold on to and list a little later, or list as groups. Like these SPs, you might list those as a group and sell them in a batch. Let's see what's in here. So this is just a box of Digimon, but inside I assume is going to be cards that we can sell. Like I said, he sent his entire collection, right? So I now have possession of that, and we'll be doing the consignment sales of this collection. So I'll be selling this collection for him and sending the money back to him. So when you see these cards on this shop, it just means that you can help this person out. Here's some nice SPs. These are Studio Ghibli's. They're very nice. They're not serialized though, so I'm unsure. This one probably being, Mononoke is probably very easy to sell. The other one might be a little harder. I've never tried to sell these. I feel kind of bad because I actually had a One Punch buyer, but I sold him my entire collection. Still, we can list these maybe as a group. The CP here might be the most valuable one. This we're definitely selling. Like if that's not sold by tomorrow, I'm going to be shocked. These things are in such high demand. It's like I used to obsess over getting one of those. I'm over it now, but everybody wants those. Here we have, is this like a big Dragon Ball panel? Maybe Al would want this. Ooh, wow, okay, it is. I don't think it's not Dragon Ball, it's Digimon. But yeah, that's a very big Digimon panel. Okay, wow, that's a giant panel. And serialized as well. I think though we'll hold that one because I think the other Digimon will be easier to sell. And so we'll kind of hold that one, try to sell that one. I have so many power cards up for sale right now. These are, I love this set, so I love that card. But we'll sell that later because I have so many powers up right now. This is Grimm. I didn't know Grimm had serial cards. Oh, cool. Let's get that top loaded. This I'm going to hold too, just because as interesting as the Grimm set was, it's really a specialized thing, right? Not many people will have will know about that or be searching for it, right? I'm gonna just sleeve this for him. This is from one of the One Piece sets. That is a stunning trading card. Like, check that thing out. I do not know what set that comes from, but that is stunning. Turtles too. Okay, I know these. These come from that. These come from the bootleg set. I've got some thicker sleeves here we can use. Because these turtle cards are very thick. Shouldn't be too hard to sell these, but we've got a good pile over here. I think we're going to wait. With my store, I try to list only, maybe 5 or 6 things a day. Oh, okay. That's elite. It's a Digimon snow globe. I don't want too many snow globes. I can probably sell that very quickly, but I don't want too many snow globes. Oh, it's a One Punch Man cereal. I opened 10 boxes of Hero Archives. I didn't know there were cereal cards in there. I didn't know that. I'm gonna offer this to my buyer. I know basically I know a buyer for this. I know someone will buy that. I'm gonna offer it to them. God, that is amazing. I actually think I know someone who will buy this too. That is stunning. Oh my God. We're gonna list that right away. Yeah, that I think I can get sold. Is it Lee Pace? Is it? Is it Lee Pace? It is Lee Pace. So if you don't know this, Lee Pace was the elf's father in Lord of the Rings. Wow, that is kind of amazing. Jeez. Okay. I'm gonna list that, but I might just buy this from him too. Sorry, I'm gonna switch the sleeve on it because that sleeve's a little old. Can I? Oh no, this isn't big enough. Okay, we're gonna keep this one. I also don't have a top loader for this, so it would have to be shipped with like secured between a couple top loaders. I don't want to list that. I really want that card. That's a nice card. Okay, another SP. And then another one. Is this another snow globe? Or just it's just a brick. Okay, so this is just an acrylic brick. And it has a film on it that hasn't been removed. We can do that later. I can't fit it in that sleeve. Okay, there's actually one more box. We're not done. Sorry, I know this video got really long, but I hope you guys enjoy looking at all this stuff. And as always, like, I'm not going to list this right away. So if there is anything in here that you want, let us know, because I totally could sell you this stuff directly, right, to if you want, and we don't have to go through eBay. Although we can, it's always up to you. Some people like want to have eBay sales so that they have 20 is a lot for that. I don't think you're gonna get that much money for these. So these are Miku QRs, basically. There is another Turtles card. Wow, he did really good on turtles. He got some good hits there. That's a ZR. This is one of the SLP tapes. I have one of these for sale, and it hasn't sold yet, so I don't know. Those, I thought they would sell better, but they haven't. So, I mean, it might sell, but I'm gonna wait on it. Then we've got some Ghibli pieces here. Oh gosh, these are beautiful. These are Moon Card puzzle pieces. Let me get these sleeved. Yeah, he had told me he couldn't sleeve everything before shipping it just because he didn't have all the sleeves. So what happened is he was taking a trip to America from his country, and he brought all of this with him in his luggage, right? And then when he got to the United States, he shipped it to me, and then he's going to go back to his country. That's how this happened, right? Is he was taking a trip anyway to visit some people, and so now I have basically his whole collection, right? So I mean, think about the amount of trust that takes, right? Like that guy, this is, I don't even, this is like $2,000 or $3,000, maybe, you know, maybe 3,000 on the top. What he sent me here, and he just sent it to me, right? Like, I'm not gonna steal it because like I'm a good person. I'm not gonna do that, but that's a lot of trust. So thank you for putting that trust in me. I appreciate that. And I understand what it means, right? So I do appreciate that. Thank you. And just to make it even clearer, like all this stuff is going to go back into his box. I'm going to keep it completely separate. I'll never mix these with my own cards. And in every case, the listings will be kept separately. There'll be like an inventory, so we can make sure that he's always getting paid. You have 2 Scarlet Spiders CPs. Oh, wow. Well, we're definitely going to list one of those right away. That will sell pretty quick, I think. This will sell too. I've sold actually like 3 of those already. I just don't want to flood the market, so we're going to hold that a little bit. What do we got here? Oh, is this from... Wow, it's a football girl's relic. Beautiful. It's like a sweater piece. That's incredible. Okay, yeah, these aren't likely to sell, but we can try. This is... this is another one. These sell. I actually already sold one for... These will sell for about $50. So I can list this one and get this sold pretty quickly because I can just like copy that other listing. And they do sell. And what's cool is if you buy one of these from me, what I do is I'll create like a little Harley Quinn gift set for you. So you'll get this card. You'll get like a bunch of other Harley Quinn cards from all these other sets. It was pretty fun actually putting that together. Let's get this sleeved. This is another Moon Card puzzle piece. And this is a Pink Panther UGR. Okay. That's going to be tricky, I think. Pink Panther, I have not tried to sell yet. I think it's something only I like. Maybe. I mean, it's possible other people do, but maybe only me. I have this card. I don't know why it would be slabbed like this. I don't think it's that valuable, but it's a nice card. These EXs are nice, but I have exactly that card. We can definitely sell that. And so yeah, what I'll be doing is just over the next couple of months, I'll be listing all these along with my own cards, and they'll just be there, and they'll ship from me, directly from me, right? And the same way as any other card that I have. So, you know, it's not like you're buying from him or something. You gotta wait. It's directly from me, and the cards are right here. And I'll keep just as good care of these. They'll be in this temperature-controlled room with me, and yeah. They will be in perfect condition. Like I said, I had even bought some shipping supplies to help with this. What is this thing? What is that? I actually don't. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna need to. I'm gonna need to take some time on that one, I think. Oh, you got Spider Girl. Okay, that could that this just like Lizard will sell. Might take some time, but should sell. Miles here will sell very quickly, I bet. This Miles, I might put that in the short pile. Oh, you have some nice Spider-Man cards, my man. These are very nice. I mean, I can't just sell all of them right away. We will get them all sold. Um, yeah, those are nice. This is, what is this? An FBI badge. Bart Simpson. Special Agent Bart Simpson. The Simpsons. A little bit uneven printing, but great piece. I'd say we put that in the short pile too. The reason I put those there is The Simpsons is just very popular franchise, so it will be easy to sell. What am I looking at here? What is this? Is this actually gold? Am I holding a piece of gold right now? Fell out of your one touch, so that's not great. I think the card is okay. Like it didn't get damaged at all at the top. Oh my god, that is. I need to go and ask him if this came with a precious metal piece or anything. It's so heavy. It's, I don't know. When you deal with metal cards a lot, you can start to recognize like different types of metal, and gold is a very heavy metal. Sorry, that sounds funny, but I don't mean it to be a joke. I mean that in like it weighs a lot, and so you can tell when you're holding gold. Huh. I don't want to sell that until I know more about it, basically. So I'm gonna kind of hold on to that one. Because the trick is like if there's, even if it's plated, if there's any gold content on that, it creates a floor value of the card because the card has a melt value. Like if you just melt it down and sell the gold, that's the floor value of any card that has precious metal in it. And so it's really important to know when you have a card like that so that you don't go below that floor because a buyer will definitely go below that floor. There's a Mako. This is a Miku card again. Another Miku. Here's a Miku LR. The LRs, I think, are going to be a bit easier to sell. Although I haven't tried yet. I have a bunch and I haven't tried. This is going to be tricky. Same reason as before. It is a lovely card. I have this one as well. But you know, it's not super rare, right? This is a pretty common card. Although it does have Pikachu on it. Oh, these are one of the letter cards. I remember there's a set of these, right? They open, don't they? I think these open. Let me check. Yeah, so these open up. You might, oh, I'm gonna break it. Never mind. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not, I can't, I don't think they do. They must not open. I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm not gonna break that card today. If I had broken, I would have paid for it. Here's a GP Demon Slayer. Fire Force. Kyle Fire Force, of course. What is this? It's a Sailor Moon something. Is that a Moomin? It's a Moomin! Right? That is. Alright, that's... Oh no, it's a Miyazaki. I'm sorry. I was like, those are Moomins, but those aren't Moomins at all. This is Miyazaki, and it's just a little stand. It's like a little standee piece. So you would punch these out and make a little stand. That's kind of cool. Same issue here. We will try to sell those, but we can't do it right away. 80 is a lot. $8 might work on that. 80. That's a really pretty card, actually. I need to figure out what set it's from, but that's a very nice card. Are these... Oh, these are Gundams. Haha. These are Little Frog Gundam cards. I was like, I know what these are. These are TSRs. All right. I propose we list those as a set. That would be my proposal for those. This, you won't be able to sell this. I have a set of all 6. You need to have the full set, basically. I don't think you can sell them one at a time. The fighters. Good God, dang. Oof, that is like rose gold. Super nice. Miku again. We got some puzzle pieces. More puzzles. Got Lord of the Rings. Oh, 3D cards. Okay. Oh, I didn't know it had 3D cards. I'll retop load those. You have a lot of these. Maybe we list one and just see what happens. What do you say? Maybe. Yeah, okay, here. We'll list one and see what happens. But let me get it in a fresh sleeve. And a nice top loader. The thing with this card is you'd list it at like $5 and accept basically anything because it's worth like $1. Digimon again. Beautiful. Gosh. Oh, and he's got another one of these booklets. Okay, we'll save that. Slam Dunk MP. Nice. And then a CP. Wow, okay, that was a lot. That was like a lot. Like a lot more than I thought it was going to be. I'm going to go through all this again as soon as the video is over. As always, let me know if there's anything in here you particularly want. Otherwise, I'm going to get started on that pile right there. The rest of this I'm probably going to store for a little bit. But that's going to be the plan. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video today. I know it got really long. It's like an hour long. But hopefully it'll get you through the whole weekend. And then on Monday, we'll have another video. I think I'm going to do probably My Little Pony, but we'll find out. But for now, I'll say goodbye and have a great weekend. Bye-bye, everybody.